What's up, everybody? Brett here. Happy today to be playing some more Total War Warhammer 2. It's our Throt the Unkeen campaign. Don't try to say that 3 times fast. I almost bit my tongue off. Anyway, guys, we are back. We defeated a Lithanar at the end of the last episode, and we had some major power spiking going on. Both of our Chieftains are now on the backs of their Bone Breakers, and then our boy Cornrich here. I just want to call him Cornrows. Let's rename this guy. This is going to be Cornrows. Got him. Cornrows, Scuttle, and then we got Throt the Unclean here. Both on the back of their Brood Horrors. So, insane power spikes for us. Alright, Throt. We also got our Storm Vermin, 2 more Hell Pit Abominations, and more Rat Ogres. So, oh my god, I can't listen to that anymore. Today's episode, we are going to use our secondary army to go ahead and take all of this territory from Lithanar. We killed his main stack. We know he's got another stack somewhere. We're going to use Throt's army to take Hotek's column because it's just a much stronger army. Man, this guy's just bouncing around assaulting my garrison. But once we do that, and thankfully the color came back to his model. That's such an annoying little bug, visual bug. We'll go south and we'll take probably 2 of these Wood Elf territories today. So that's going to be great. The growth batch is just getting bigger and bigger. Our money situation's pretty bad. Our food situation's mediocre. But once we start conquering and we get both of our armies in gear, it's going to speed up. Our growth is going to speed up quite a bit. I actually don't even need... I mean, that's kind of good. I don't really need to do this. I can probably just auto-resolve this siege. I'm sure you guys don't need to see... Like, I want to showcase these units, our new, like, mounts and stuff, for those of you who've never seen them before. But I don't think y'all need me to do it with something this, like, puny. We'll just quick save it, make sure they don't, like, wreck my army. I mean, that's some pretty serious losses, but we're okay with that. See how much money we get. A little. Because this is a capital, I would try... Yeah, we can't afford to go to tier 2. Let's loot and occupy at... Or tier 3, rather. Let's loot and occupy at tier 2. That's big enough to get our kind of economy buildings and our public order building into here. And then we'll have... Make sure. The only unique thing here is the iron mining pit. But yeah, we'll get these 2. And then we'll rely on our secondary army to try and protect this area. But yeah, more levels for Throt. Huge. We need to unlock more and more regiments of renown. That's something that I would like to do. And we now have access to all of these. Oh, man. Growth juice gained from recycling units 10% faction-wide. Armor piercing damage plus 50. Oh, my God. The bonus versus large. He's going to hit like a truck if we get this. It's called Monster Throttler. As Molder's most frightening battlefield presence, Throt primes his combat capabilities to bring down the toughest monsters of war himself. Then we've got Specimen Collector. Take hoard all body part bits. Yes, yes, no organ goes to waste. More growth juice. Good casualty replenishment rate, which I value pretty high. And income from post-battle loot, 10%. Perfect vigor and plus 5 leadership. That's pretty huge considering his leadership kind of sucks. It's down because of our low food effects, but still. He could use a little leadership, actually. And then Master of the Mutated here. We might actually go for this first, just because half of our army is made up of these units. And it's Master of the Mutated. He commands the hardiest monsters in all Skavendom, but the fear of a violent throttling makes Throt's critters that little bit tougher. So 10% missile resistance for our monsters, 12% weapon strength, and 8 melee defense is kind of huge as well. What do we go for? I generally like to go for post-battle loot. Anything to do with money is what we're trying to stack. And casualty replenishment rate, I think, is going to be valuable for us this episode. Because we're going to be doing some non-stop fighting once we get to it. That extra 10% may really come in handy. It might be something we wish we had once we get in. Boost income. Do I just finish off? This is kind of really the last of the blue line that I really want to go for. Could go for something like Scorch, maybe. Yeah, let's just give him another spell to play with. Because I'm finding that with only one spell, I'm not able to adequately spend my Winds of Mana, or Winds of Magic, in in quick fashion. So let's come, I think, is this the furthermost southern part of this that he owns? If it is, then, let's see. Let's be very cautious. He does have another stack. And this stack, you know, while strong enough to take one of these cities, yeah, if he comes with, like, some super stack, we're going to have a problem.
Ready to march.
Worst case scenario, if I moved down here and he had another stack that I didn't see, he could have sandwiched me between them. And in forced march stance, we get those debuffs. So I don't think this unit will attack me. And if it does, I've got 4 Plague Claw catapults and enough chaff to kind of like hold. So we're going to take Twisted Glade. We've got Vortex column. We have more research to do. Trying to get some more food generation. Let's get the menace below. Reduce our siege timers. Alright, anything else? We don't have any money. That's the big hang up right now. But once we do these 2 Wood Elf things, I mean, that's 5 grand a piece. So let's get to it. He did attack me, or she did. She's got some awesome items. Yeah, this is not going to go well for her. I felt like when I was going to that march stance that I was going to bait her out. We just need to protect our catapults. We might lose units here, whatever, but like, we'll be fine. Whatever we nuke, we need to chase down with our poison warhounds. The warhounds. Wolf rats. Essentially warhounds. And then we'll just let our shielded units take all the archer fire they can handle. This map, not great for catapult style play. Maybe we can deploy here on the other side of this water. Kind of conceding some high ground to them though. That feels a little spooky. Unless we just deploy straight up right here. But they might deploy up here in the woods. This is actually almost certainly where they're going to deploy. Right up there. If I deploy down here, it may force them to come and attack me. I don't know. Not sure what the AI is going to do here. It's a little bit tricky. Let's deploy back. Deploy back. Let's get maybe just our slingers together. I don't anticipate these guys doing anything other than soaking fire. Could get kind of fancy with our formation here. Could do like some alternating, like forward, back, forward, back, forward, forward. Yeah. The thing is, I'm anticipating having to move. Let's get the Skaven slaves in the front. Let them take the fire. And then wolf rats here on 3. And then let's get our boy here on 4. Chilling back here. Alright, let's start deployment. What spells does he have? They didn't deploy that way. Excellent. Let's go ahead and lock this formation. We'll lock this one as well. We'll pull these guys back and adjust. And let's see. When they start moving in. Let's get our wolf rats up there. Everyone's moving. Cool, cool. Here we go. First shot's coming in. Let's make sure we're focusing down all of the archers. Looks like they're kind of naturally doing it anyway, just because they're the first units up. But there are hidden invisible units here, the Shadow Walkers. If we do this, though... Now all of a sudden we have different targets. I'm more worried about the Lothern Sea Guard. Just kind of seeing where... Because these guys aren't in order. It's a weird bug that happens sometimes where you try to like obviously if I deploy them from left to right, when I stretch them out this way, I want them to go from left to right. Alright, let's send these guys in. First wave in. Wolf rats need to start moving around. Might as well bring in our slingers. Slaves are leaving, that's just fine. What do you got, buddy? Pestilent Breath and Blessed with Filth. Blessed with Filth isn't going to do much. Yep. Let's blow up these Shadow Warriors. And they'll, you know, our slaves will rout. They'll come back. It's gonna be like a cyclical thing. We'll send this guy in. Let's bless with filth here. This Lothern Sea Guard here is a little too healthy. Let's attack these guys in the back. And you can shoot that way, you can shoot this way. Keep on chasing. Where's our other group? I wish they would come back. There we go, getting them from behind. This is a pretty good Pestilent Breath. This one's probably better. Can I get a good angle? If I hit my own units, it'll just be summons. Yeah, that's beautiful. Alright, you guys go here. I don't really want to send my my Plagueclaw catapults to attack these blobs, because I'll probably just end up hitting way more of my own dudes. Which is normally pretty acceptable in Skaven culture. Let's send you there. Bring these guys back from routing. Alright, they're pretty much not a threat. They're shattered. Let's go get these guys. This is just an Archmage. Clan Rats can probably beat them down. What are you? Get in there, guys. We'll bless with filth. Bless with filth, giving us a nice debuff there that we can use. Alright, we shattered them. Here comes the poison. They're shattered as well, and that's it, guys. That was an ambitious attack from the AI. The balance of power really had them thinking they had a chance there. But yeah, catapults, yo. Even with all their nice range, they still had to come to me. They had good chevrons, too. Don't even know what this caster was. Didn't even bother to check. I probably should have, though. Just to know what she is.
Then die. Kill slave. I'll collect souls.
But thank you for the cash. Almost all of the scariest units are gone. Banner of Eternal Flame. Let's give it to our most chevron clan rat, I guess.
Feed them warpstone and release.
I need the money right now, so let's take that. My empire is expanding quicker than I have the funds to pay for it.
I am Throt, the unclean.
Okay, let's go down here to Vol's Anvil. Is anyone like trying to intercept? Yeah, no one. Is anyone coming here to mess with my territory? That's my big concern. And if I'm going to upgrade anything right now, it's definitely going to be this flesh farm to give me more food. And anything that I can do to protect Hag Hall. This is an awesome location for us. Anyone coming up here to mess with me?
Make haste. I have rights to lead. Fine.
Thanks for the money.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower? No.
I think they recently gave me money here. Just checking.
To be honest, I'd rather be raiding. But you have a chance.
Alright, guys, alright. You know, a little 300 here and there. Not hurting me. Our Packmaster gets a level up. What is he going for? The final stage of Flesh Snatcher gives us hero action, replenish troops. So I guess he's just applying some type of replenishment to us. I'm just not sure about that because I don't see it in his tooltips or anything like that. I don't know where it applies it. It's kind of a strange thing. Alright, let's go for a Route Marcher first. This is a guy, because he's a spellcaster, we're going to want to get him... Let's see, what are his spells early that we can get for him? Vermintide? Yeah, we'll probably rush Vermintide after getting Route Marcher. Give him some summons. And then after that, we'll probably go for Quartermaster, Renown, and Feared, Lightning Strike. All of our stacks, we want them to be as cheap as we can.
Beyond even quiet.
I see no reason to let this army escape. This is a little aggravating. Yeah, I knew I was going to lose some stuff there, but I'm not going to fight it. And we can just recruit some more slaves or something. World's Edge Armor. What's that one? Oh, you can, like, pop and augment. Oh, that's awesome. Pretty good on a caster, too, who doesn't really have armor. Take more money. Okay. So, let's move a little bit. Keep over 50% movement. That way we can encamp. And I can get slaves in one turn. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll just fill up with slaves. Let's go get the Pestilent Breath. Which is a good AoE. It's a wind spell, you know, it's not useless. How's our, like, main region doing? Okay, nothing to get yet. I need way more money, I think, to get the Warren. But I am saving up to get tier 4 Grand. Tell you what, how much does this cost? I was going to get, not that, this. The Hidden Layer. Let's get that. Let's get some Ninja Rats on board. This will unlock access for us to recruit Assassins, which is a whole nother hero type. The Skaven just have all the heroes. And then, yeah, next turn we'll attack here at Val's Anvil. It's a ridiculous fight, but I think we're strong enough to take it. This will get rid of... Let's see, we'll get 5,000 gold for that. We also, it says here, with another Waystone and Nagaroth toppled and pulverized into nothing more than rocks, rubble, and dust, Ariel becomes even weaker. It removes 15% weapon strength from the entire army and another 5% war save from Ariel. That's worth doing. It says, all elf things revere their smith god, with several cities built in his name across the world where his temples are located. The presence of Ariel's forces at Val's Anvil and Nagaroth must have significance, for such temple forges are deliberately built in places where magic naturally converges. This strongly implies the presence of a Waystone in the area that the Mage Queen must be using. This is not going to be an easy fight, guys. I expect problems. I would like to get this right, but I need money, which I'll get from the Twisted Glade fight. I'll activate that right. I'll have the heal, the AoE heal that it gives me, Molder's Clanstone, and then we'll go into that fight. And I think we'll wreck face. I'm hoping this guy isn't going to tail me forever. Because he could be, like, lowering my movement speed. He could be trying to damage my units. Okay. First things first. We attack the Twisted Glade. We'll probably lose some more slaves. I'm not going to fight this manually.
Ruin the enemy. Kill for me.
I was about to say, unless it kills off like 3 or 4 clan rats, I'm not going to manually fight this. But I will still quick save beforehand. I'm going to keep this at level 1. And let's get Vermintide. Plague Rash would also be good. It lowers speed and vigor map wide. You cast enough spells in a row and you just like wreck the vigor of your entire opponent's army, which in turn lowers their stats. Okay. Like I said, we needed some money for our right, which we will now pop. The Lords of Decay have spoken. We invoke their scheme. The 13th plot. All Skavendom must unite against things. I like how they're specific. We're just uniting against all the things. Perform the rite. Awesome. And that should be the edge we need to make this work. Do I keep this? Let's see what Twisted Glade has to offer. I mean, it's not super valuable. I would get rid of this in exchange for a growth building. And then I still have 600 left, which is not enough. I'd like to get the alarm tunnel finally. But after we do this, we got it. This is a real fight, guys. I'm stoked. Real army versus real army. I could try and get some extra menace from belows.
Unleash war beasts. Best experiment.
But finally what we have here is a blob. We're going to make a tight melee formation. Before we had, like, you know, we might keep maybe the wolf, the brood horrors rather, and use them almost like expensive wolf rats. Everything else though, the hell pits, the rat ogres, they're all going to stand behind the storm vermin and let them tank. But we're going to stay high and tight. This map is also pretty favorable to us. It's very open. It's very close. We're going to be on them like super fast. Okay. So first things first, let's take a second. Let's start deployment. Let's look at our new mounts and the new models. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. I realize that some of you may not really even play Total War. Maybe you don't even know what the rat ogres look like, and I've just been kind of doing this aerial view. But these dudes are awesome with their like Wolverine power fists and warpstone drills and mace hands. And then let's kind of glide over here to the Hell Pit A-bombs. We have 3 different ones with different augments. This one has Guardian, which is going to give us physical resistance to our lords and heroes. Too horrible to die. If it drops down too low, it can get a huge burst of hit points. And then when it actually dies, some Skaven slaves pop out of its body. Got our brood horrors here. Storm vermin with sword and shield. These guys are legit. We need to give these guys augments as soon as we can. Oh, the bone breakers are in the back. They look so sick. Okay. Here we go. He looks sweet. That's a cool mask. Here are our chieftains in all their glory. Oh my gosh. These models look amazing. It's kind of funny, they both have identical fists. I was hoping they'd have different models for their different bone breakers. I think they do. I think it's just weird that they got the same ones. And then Throt and his Packmaster cornrows. Now on their brood horrors. Looks awesome, guys. Our squad is finally together. I'm stoked. Okay. Halberds on the flanks. Let's do Warlock Engineer in the center. If he could have his Warpstone armor that drains HP and like an AoE around him, that would be pretty sick. Let's go... Can't tell what I've clicked on. Let's alternate Chieftains and our Hell Pit A-bombs. Wait, let's... There we go. Make that group 2. We really are blobbing up. And we might even not even want to make like multiple hot groups. We could just make this one big hot group and then lock it and run in just like this. The only thing I'm debating is making like this another group whose only job is to like chase down loose ends. And then I would probably keep Throt in with the army. Or I could split them up. I could give Throt one, and then I could give our Packmaster one of the brood horrors, and make like 2 flanking units. But that's kind of scary because it leaves Throt vulnerable. But they each have summons, so they could come in from the flanks, summon a bunch of stuff. Beast Pack and Hounds. Let's try that. And if stuff gets too shady, too hairy, we'll pop back in.
Protected by beasts.
Let's go 5,
Pack obeys me, yes?
4. I gotta put my stuff in the right spot or else I'm just gonna forget who's who. Alright. Lock, lock, lock.
War beast trainer.
And let's go. They have these Hawk Riders, which are gonna be annoying.
Old rat commands.
But there's nothing we can do about it, so we just need to get in there. They're gonna be able to shoot all their shots. Rat Ogres are way faster. We might want to... That's why we would put them in a similar hot group, so they wouldn't just run ahead. I don't know what these dropped orders are.
Packmaster. War beasts hunger. Beasts cower tremble.
Get in there, guys. Yeah, they're all like running. I don't understand what these dropped orders are. Drop that. Get in there. And we definitely want to use this here to give some bonus versus large to our Rat Ogres. What is going on? I don't know what's happening. I don't know why our units aren't fighting. Get in! Oh my god, what is this bug? Is it like... Are they trying to attack the air units and they're realizing they can't? Is that what's happening? Get in there, guys. Smash them. Alright, we gotta use some of this. Let's break their charge there. Get them. Get the poison ones on those guys. Get them there. Our other chieftains here. Oh, I thought he was in there with the dryads. This is so annoying that my my orders weren't being followed. Let's heal up our storm. No, we can't heal storm vermin. That's correct. Is Throt taking damage? Not really. Remotored isn't online for a little while. Our summoned wolf rats have done quite a bit of damage. Yeah, we need to get out of this fight with these tree men. I don't know what our guys are attacking, but they need to get in. Alright guys, get back in. These are summon units. Attack. Get these storm vermin in, helping out. Yeah guys, that threw off like my entire plan, to see my entire army like not engage. Looks like I probably just shocked my Rat Ogre a little bit more there. Well, they took what would have been an elegant engagement, and they ruined it. Like, I'm not scared of these tree men at all. Except that they're running around wild because my anti-large stuff did not get on top of the large targets. Come over here and keep helping there. And all they have is a bunch of large stuff, so my spells aren't that good against these guys. Chase, please.
Master Mutator.
Keep chasing. I don't understand these dropped orders, man. This Brood Whore has 73 speed. And it's not catching those melee units. Or those infantry units. That's like insane. Let's get our halberds there. Let's get the Brood Whore fighting there. You go there. Let's get the poison ones helping here. I'm just gonna try and like brute force this because my finesse was like just stomped on. Keep these rat ogres fighting. They're like the only things helping us here with Throt. I don't know. There's no good targets for this spell. But we have so much Winds of Magic. This is not a great fight. The Brood Horrors don't want to be fighting Tree Men, but I think he'll still win. The blob in the center here appears to be clearing up. Our units are almost unbreakable because of the buffs from the Chieftain. Alright, go get these guys, Deepwood Scouts. I know they're poisoning him. Alright, no more poison. He's at 95 speed. Get in there, man. Use that lightning rod. Alright, finally this whole situation is broken. What a disgusting fight. Y'all stay in this area. Let's get some heals going. That hurt my soul to play that fight that way. Which should have been a beautiful, organized blob engagement turned into like a free-for-all. It looks like I may have lost one of my Storm Vermin units. We can afford to replace them. I mean, we can, if we get 16, we can just get the Council's Guard. But maybe not. I'm hoping they just ran straight off the battlefield. Yeah. I think what might have happened, and I think this is definitely a bug, when I right-click in a locked group, I think the AI, my AI, is trying to pick up and battle with the Hawk Riders, but they can't. So they just end up like running a second, and then they're like, oh, we can't attack, and then they stop. I've seen something similar happen when you're talking about like invisible units. But for, you know, only 5 of 6 units to stop running and the last one keeps running, it's like that tells me there's something weird going on. Otherwise, why aren't they all stopping, you know? Very strange. We didn't lose anything, though. This was just kind of a painful fight. More painful than it needed to be. And I'm going to choose to stay at normal food levels here.
With the forest cleansed of all apparent menace, the portal ritual begins. The Mage Queen is exposed. Throt and his abominations seize the moment. Once Ariel's forest guardians fall, he can at last slake his monstrous hunger.
Alright, cool cutscene. Huh. Very cool cutscene.
Tireless work, unclean one. The destruction of Ariel's waystones has weakened her forces. She can now be provoked into attempting her ritual early, which will leave her open to attack. Should you destroy more waystones first, however, her bodyguard will be weakened even further.
So good to know for your own campaigns. Like if all you have to do to finish is get the first 3. Now there is an army coming for us. I'm hoping they go for another one of our capitals like Clark Haran like they did last time and save me the trouble of having to hunt them down. They're over here. from the Witchwood, I guess. Alright. But there's another Wood Elf fight here that I would like to go and do. My plan was to just keep going south. Let's get Bread Leader. And we got another trait for our army that makes it so that they are even more effective versus the Wood Elves. Let's see, do we have any growth? We don't. Let's get a growth building. Let's get a nest layer. I don't know if I quite need this yet. Let's see what other buildings we could use.
What's your backtail?
Let's get that upgraded. The cool thing about Skaven buildings is they all kind of make you money. Sadly, we don't really have anyone to trade with. This gives me more growth juice. I'll take that. Alright, and let's get 2 more... You know what, let's just get some Skaven, some more slingers. Have a little more well-roundedness in this army.
Endless hunger.
I like that the orcs are winning here. The Witchwood. I wonder if I need to go over there and try to take that out. My thought right now is I don't want that army that's coming to attack me. I don't want them to, like, come from a weird angle and start wrecking all my stuff. I'm wondering if I need to bring Throt up to try and meet it. I'll see where they end up next turn. And when do I get, Gorich? When do I get my giant, like, rat ogre buddy?
More power strength. More brain smarts.
Nice. And the Council's Guard. Awesome. Those Death Runners are awesome as well. They just don't fit this particular army. This is huge also, giving us magical attacks, should we want them. Man, we have so much that we want to get on Throt. He's still a pretty low level, though. Let's get the Monster Throttler. We're going to get all of these. And then we're probably going to go for his red line buffs to buff his units. Speed and charge bonus, I guess. Not exactly what we need, but they'll be nice. I mean, it'll be nice on the charge when they hit. Our Warlock Engineer. Just keep making him a stronger melee combatant. I'm keeping him around in this army, mostly because he gives me increased campaign movement range, and he's my only caster. So for a couple reasons, I guess. Circle of Destruction, sure, let's upgrade that. And let's get a growth building here. I see these island, like these treasure chests, basically, we could go get. But I want to move up to the monoliths before Elithanar's faction is able to put another army here. Okay. Anything else going on? We're getting really close to yet another batch that we can get. This is finished. Don't have enough to go up to the next tier, but we could get an assassin. Kind of want to get one just to have one. I don't want to put it in my current army, though. I would want to put it... We'll get Boilrin here. And we'll bring him up there. Clan Scryer Saboteur. I don't think there's anything we can give this guy. We don't have a lot of items. We're pretty item starved. It's still relatively early in our campaign, even though we've come so far. What would I get rid of in exchange for the Council's Guard? Honestly, probably one of our weaker Rat Ogres. One of our most, like, unstable ones. I don't know, but they have so many buffs. Even our unstable guys are still, like, ridiculously strong. And they're just going to get stronger as we get more buffs for them. I'm tempted to get rid of this guy here. And get the Council's Guard. Nope. How do I juice this guy? That's the one thing I kind of like am forgetting. I don't want to disband him. I want to juice him. Yeah, I just don't remember how to do it. Dang it. We could just hold... we'll hold on. It's nice to have those powerful units in our back pocket. If we ever have to defend a particular location, we can recruit a lord, get a bunch of regiments of renown, and it's like we have an instant defensive force that can hold a capital building for us, let's say. Nice. Savage Blow. Charge bonus plus 20 for all armies faction-wide. And now we're able to get monstrous plans. That's huge. Extra clan rats to the army spawned from the Vermintide Undercity building. Great. More food capacity, more food generated. And I'm going to come up here and take Ice Rock Gorge. We're doing it partially just to make some money and get some experience while I wait to see whether or not I need to bring Throt up. Looks like we can do some stuff with this cash. I'm gonna sack him. Talisman of Endurance, nice. Twice as good as this talisman. Here, you take that. What do you got, Packmaster? Yeah, let's just finish getting you armor.
Is loyal. Maybe he's one of my brood.
Let's go for more HP. Bonus 15% HP is going to make him pretty survivable. Oh, there's the army. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's great. I don't have to go to them. I'll wait right here. Upgrade that. For trade purposes. They did get an army in here. We can still beat them. I mean, these are Shadow Walkers and Shadow Warriors. That's pretty rough. And it is a Lithanar.
All hail, horned rat.
It's making me wonder if I shouldn't, like, get rid of this guy, put in maybe, like, the Teeth Breakers. And, like, Vulcans. You know what? Let's do this. Let's boot. Let's get the Vulcan's Tail Slashers. That'll help.
My scheme is working.
Let's get rid of this guy. And let's get the Teeth Breakers. We still got a grand to play with. That's enough to get the Triads. And with these 3 units now, I feel way more comfortable taking this fight. If we break him one more time before he can recruit more units, that's huge. I don't know how he recovers from that. And we have 4 Menace from Belows now. Let's do it. Play Claw Catapults. Got to put the game on their back. Remember that this group of Wolfrat, though, their augmentation is such that they're never recovering models. So we can't recover them. At some point, we're going to, like, juice these guys. If I can flip and remember how to do it. I know you guys are probably screaming at your computer right now. But I just don't remember. I should have messed around with that yesterday when I realized I couldn't remember the buttons. But it's a new mechanic. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, play Claw Catapults.
Ready.
I will say normally, guys, if you're playing along at home, something you should do is definitely spread these guys out a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. If you know the AI is not going to try to flank you and take your stuff,
Our tail's yours.
then there's certain tactics you don't need to employ, but you would separate them mostly just so that if they ever need to turn and shoot like diagonally, that they're not like directly next to each other or shooting into each other. Is kind of the idea. Alright, split these guys up maybe into kind of like groups of 2. Left and right response team. Clan rats up front. Let's get our wolf rats chilling on the side. There's going to be a lot of aerial stuff going on here. These guys are invisible, right? They're stalk, yes. Okay. The rattling guns are going to be tough to make use of, because their range is so low. And there's no, like, real terrain for us to use here. Maybe this terrain. I'm thinking, guys. I apologize if this is, like, taking a hot second. I think this is actually great for us. Go here. Go here. There we go. Bring these guys there. Unlock. And then we can bring our forces here. I like this. We can hide these guys here in the woods. There we go. Triads can go here. Protect our flank. And then the Vulcan's tail slashers can go there. I think this is solid. Let's see, what is the range here? They have to come to me. I've got the catapults.
Now ready. Tail slashers. Squeak, squeak.
Don't need to go out too far ahead. No reason to let them get like an excessive number of volleys. The AI is not really smart enough to target my play claw catapults with their range stuff. And even if they did, all they're doing is really giving me an opportunity to melt them. If I was playing against a human, I would push my front line out further. See what I'm saying? Like, they're not in order. That's so annoying. Let's just nuke the archers. Oh, and we still have our heal online. That's great. We can muck up these guys. Make sure they don't get close anytime soon. Nice. And the more time they spend, like, diverting forces to those engagements, like, the happier we are. And I see these fat, like, healthy blobs. And I just realized we need to take those out. Like, once the blobs start getting really tattered and the numbers are less, start shooting at the really healthy, blocky ones. Good. Waste all your ammo. Chill. Sit. And let's shoot at the front line before they engage. Go a little easy on our clan rat buddies. Because we can always do this, too. There we go. Get them. Teeth breakers doing what they're supposed to do. Oh my god, this is the hill. This is why we changed our position, guys. If you were wondering whether it was worth it or not. Actually, let's shoot this way. These guys are being quite annoying. And we didn't really give them any room for their silver helms to get in. And I'm happy for them to just sit and shoot at me with their, like, rinky-dink abilities. What's my range like on Vermintide? Not great. Just keep these guys back. Nah, you come back. Must have accidentally given them an order. Happens. And they're just chilling back here. Lithanar's got 50 kills, but like on what? I don't know. I'll heal these two. This does work on all Skaven, correct? Yeah. See if we can get our Eshin Triads up and around. I almost feel like the AI knows about my wolf rats. And it's trying to pretend like it doesn't. Yeah, come back in. Oh, they've got some of their Invis boys out here. Let's send our Skaven slaves to, like, screen them. Man, I love the Teeth Breakers. Push forward with these guys. And let's go. Time for the wolf rats. Let's go there. That's for you. Poor guys. Yeah, there they are. Let's get you guys going. And we'll summon these dudes behind them, so they can't keep running away. Shadow Walkers are quite strong. They'll beat the hell out of my dudes in melee. But the idea wasn't to win, the idea was to tie them down long enough for these clan rats to get in. There we go. Now we're unspottable. I should have used this already. In my mind, they were just naturally, like, they already had that ability, but they don't. Very good. I gotta be careful with how I engage. Let's put them on Lithanar. These are the fights I need to be worried about now. See, I just got nuked by a bunch of my own catapults, which is why I tried to change them at the last second. And these guys are fake. Which is pretty cool that they're holding up both of these units. Ah, my guys are running. Oh well. Let's get our wolf rats in there. Maybe we send one of these Skaven slaves there. Alright, you guys just run. I don't need you. That was fun. I didn't have to play like super aggressive. I got to chill a little bit. Man, look at the Teeth Breakers. Well done. Honestly, I didn't have to go out with any of my units like I did. I could have just stayed back and, you know, kept a little more health. But, I don't know. I wanted to make a play.
Better than Thankwall, yes, yes. Bring ruin. You are a petty thief. I will touch Black Pillar.
Pigeon Plucker Amulet used to suck, and then they gave it plus 3% hit points, and now it just kind of sucks. Not bad. As long as we're not losing units, I'm happy. Ooh, Warpstone tokens. A lot more magic, but a lot more miscast chance as well. I think we stick with the original plan. I do want to get the Screaming Bell at some point. That's going to be huge for him. But for now, I think We could kind of bounce these back and forth. Let's just go for ambush success chance. And this location has a quarry, which is great. More tradable resources for us. I'm not going to destroy that perfectly good building, though. I don't know if this force is strong enough to take all of this from Elithanar, because by the time we get to Karan Kar, he'll probably have another big army sitting there. But we can always recruit more units if that's the case. How is our public order here? Barely positive, surprisingly. I'm so close. I'm like 10 turns or so away from having the growth that I need. We'll wait. Ah, but we can put a commandment down. That's good. Yeah, let's just generate more food. We may have a rebellion here soon, and because this place doesn't have its own garrison building, we may have to come back with Scalpos. This is going to get tricky over here, but that's okay. Tricky is fun. Tricky leads to unexpected fun times. And that's right, we're adding an assassin here too, so we'll get like a nice little bodyguard for our Grace here. And when they get leveled enough, I mean, the assassins are strong enough to take down heroes with the right items, with the right abilities. Technology has been researched. Wonderful. And our growth vat has been emptied. We only get one Hell Pit Abomination this time. Okay, and we have to remember this time we have bonus mutagen.
Warpstone.
Okay. How do I juice these guys? I feel like it's not like intuitive. Like there should be a button. It's like juice. Like when I right click them or something. I can't like move. Is it something in this area? Because I don't just want to get rid of units. Let's see. I do, however, want... You recruited the maximum number of units into this army. Right. I would like to get the Hell Pit A-Bomb in this army, though. And one less Rat Ogre. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Unless there's a button here or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Damn. No. Is it one of these buttons? Can I, like, juice them with something up here? No. Alright. Accidentally, I realize now I clicked on that. That's probably to start the final battle. Don't want to start the final battle. What did this one come with? We just got another Rat Ogre, and I didn't see what it was. It's probably one of these ones with Guardian. Okay. And then you guys, we will get rid of... This is trash. What can we get? We definitely want the Brood Horror. That's a good pickup. Don't want the slaves, and we want the 2 Rat Ogres. Let's combine these guys. And let's get rid of one of our slingers. And this army just got way scarier. And we actually have... These guys have Siege Attacker as well. We have a force that can break down some gates if we want to do some sieges. If we leave this territory, they're going to have a rebellion. Can we take anything this turn?
The bell scream.
Looks like the answer to that is no. But we can move to the edge of our territory and
Camp here.
try and heal up the rest of the way. And then let's come over here
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment.
and let's upgrade our infantry a bit. Because we haven't unlocked everything yet. We want to get the soldier serum.
Me am like God.
I was wondering why these guys were so jacked in rank 9 already. And it's because I think they have the soldier serum. It just doesn't say in any of these. So they jump straight up. And we can also get the, like, smart feeding, or we can get the, I kind of like the melee defense. Alright, they're not unstable. That's good. Alright, we unlocked that. Let's apply.
Surprise.
Wonderful.
Surprise.
Magic resistance, armor, frenzy. Good stuff. And we unlock spider senses, which costs 25. So we don't have enough to do anything else. But we've unlocked everything for the monster augments, which is cool. It's just our infantry augments that are a little weak. I'd love to get to the point where I can put perfect vigor and regeneration on all my melee units. That would be amazing.
I must eat, feed.
Wow, I can't. Okay.
Hunger. Endless hunger.
I was clicking and it wasn't moving. Let's see.
Flesh meat.
We'll do this one more time. The experience is where it's at. We're not going to make a lot of money. We're not going to get a ton of food. But we will go up to level 17. And you know what? I will occupy. More levels. And I'm hoping they just attack me next turn. Let's take the unclean one. Another 10% on our ward save. 5% hit points. Puts us over 8 grand. Jesus. And gives us a 50% cooldown to Beast Pack and another Beast Pack use. The Warpstone Shard embedded in Throt's left eye socket feeds its baleful influence directly into his brain, giving him added strength. That's huge. And then for our Packmaster, he's got all the armor. Let's just make him as tanky as we can. Give him hard to hit. And then here for this guy, ballistic calibration is absolutely useless. But I kind of want to get him his Doom Rocket, if nothing else. I'll take it. I just want to get his Doom Rocket, just because it's a fun ability.
I am Throt, the unclean.
Upgrade, upgrade. How is our public order there? It's just fine. It would cost all the rest of my money to, like, really fix it. Okay. I think we're good. But now we're into, like, some huge, very timely, time-consuming augments here. And we can finally start to upgrade our monstrous units. So we've kind of made it to that part of this area. Adds a Hell Pit Abomination to the army spawned from the Vermintide Undercity building. Wow. But yeah, the weapon strength and melee attack is stuff that we want to get into. There are way better, like, Carved Tunnels and Murder Dissenters. Like, these are really good, like, faction-wide buffs that I want to get. As well as Virulent Plans. So I think I'm going to try and get Virulent Plans for the food generation.
All hail, horned rat.
It's going to be amazing when we have plentiful food. And we're just never running out.
The council's voice.
Alright. Assassins closing in on our army.
This camp is scary.
We're probably just going to get rid of another one of these slingers.
Me. Who killed?
Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm hoping this army is just dumb, and it just straight up attacks me here. It can't go past me. Oh, where did you guys come from? Oh no, this is Hag Hall. I did not see these guys.
Take battle. Good.
Okay. They just sacked it, which is good for us. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. How is this so close? Let's give leadership to another one of our storm vermin.
Time to feed a feast.
Did I quick save already? I don't know. Take a look at these blade singers, though. And more Zotes. No flying units. So we have the ability now to kind of test my hypothesis of whether or not certain things were messing us up. And a little trick here. Watch, let's just do this. You guys can Vanguard deploy. We can see, normally you can like put these guys here and you'll be able to see like deployments. You're not going to be able to see anything that's invisible, but if they had some like sneaky deployments, you'd be able to tell. What a weird deployment zone. Send these guys in first. Let them get shot to pieces. Hot group 1. Actually, let's take this area. It's nice and wide. God dang it. Not hot group 1. You guys will be hot group 2. Let's do... I have so many hell pit abominations now. We're going to do something a little different. Oh god. Let's do Chieftain. Rat Ogre, Hell Pit. Rat Ogre, Hell Pit. Rat Ogre, Hell Pit. Chieftain. Oh my god, look at this. It's so beautiful. And then we'll do the same thing we did last time. With the Packmaster and with Throt. Let's go 4 and 5. Because they're going to have a lot of cav here. So the difference is we'll put them both on this side now. Alright, you guys go in. Alright. We do kind of want Throt to go in first. These guys, because they're so fast, they're going to draw a lot of fire that just won't hit me. And I don't care if these units get wrecked. But look how they're like really messing up their kind of plan here. This is going to hurt. I mean, they've got rat ogres being focused down by Way Watchers who melt really anything that they shoot. And every now and then I'll just like reaffirm my orders. I don't like that these guys are so damn fast. Throt, do something about it. I don't care. You guys get in. Let's get in the back. Throt can go right in. And we'll summon some rats. And then we'll let the Packmaster summon these guys. And that should tie down everything there. Yeah, I don't even need to worry about those other dudes. This is perfect, though. Alright. Don't know why you guys aren't in the fight. You need to get in there. Fight these Zotes. Smash them. You get on the Lord. Yeah, fight them. Like, this battle shouldn't even be anything near close. Our Hell Pit is just going to bully their Lord now. You go get that. There's like not even enough of an army for me to like chase and do stuff with. Doesn't do anything. Why aren't you guys attacking? Nobody's on guard mode. Attack. Chase. My summon's dissipating. How fast is this? I'm being poisoned, so it's hard to know. Chase these guys off. This is so annoying. Go over there. What we probably just should do is pull everything literally back to the center and make them re-engage us squarely. Chasing them to the edge of the map. The balance of power shows how close we are to winning, finally. We just need some of these units to run off all the way. The Lord's over there, about to break. Nice. Could take a second and try to heal up something. Is there anything that I need to heal? My Chieftain's a little beat up. You just said scuttlebuttle? That's awesome. Let's see how well it heals. Kind of watch the HP shoot up. Huh. Cellular instability. We haven't made use of that yet. Definitely wanted to chase them down a little bit. Because we're going to have to fight them again. Not have to. Have to's a negative. We get to fight them again. But I'd like to just be able to auto-resolve it. Because then we're going to have to go in and wipe out Marathi's stack. The eat captives option is not really all that tempting. I think we have such high casualty replenishment rate that the -5 doesn't do anything to us. And we have unlocked Natty Boo Sharpshooters. And the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep. I've never used these guys before. Only the toughest specimens survive the lowest of Hell Pit's 9 circles. The freak-infested proving ground is the utter darkness below. Awesome. Tell you what, let's get these levels. Get these buffs for our army.
Good. Not eat.
Chieftain, let's get you more HP. More HP. Doom Rocket, yes. More activatables I have to try and remember. Basically. Alright, we're going to auto-resolve this. Banner of Eternal Flame going to the Clan Vulcan Tail Slasher seems apropos. Our armies are becoming quite expensive though, which is why our income is taking such huge hits. So we're really forced to draw our income from fighting. Nice, now we get bonuses for fighting High Elves with this army. In terms of leadership, that's great. Get more ambush success chance, because I need that upkeep reduction. Or else I'm going to stay broke. Alright, let's crush here. Man, look at all the money we got from this. This is supposed to be a negative. Huh. Instead, they're just making me rich. Got a mechanic. Oh, that's cool. Bonus siege towers. I really don't have any intention of taking this temple. But I do need to come down to Hag Hall and repair my stuff. It sucks because I was just upgrading that. Ah, okay. I see you, Marathi. We're going to get hard next turn, I think. This is actually kind of scary.
Unthinkable.
That's a lot of Black Ark Corsairs, a lot of Dark Shards, Bolt Throwers. Like, if I was controlling this army, I could beat my army. For sure. I'm going to need to use a lot of casting to beat that army efficiently. Let's get... Let's get Inspiring Presence. I think it's time to start moving down the red tree. I do want to get Ravening Hunger, but I think Perfect Vigor is not as important as giving half of my army some major buffs. So let's get on that. This guy... Sure, let's keep pumping up the hard to hit. There we go. Let's finish off Scarred Veteran. 2 more points here, or 1 more point here, and then we can get Deadly Onslaught. Okay. And then our Assassin is almost there. We'll put him here. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to come out of this area next turn. Melindirii. That's who's defending this whole area.
This is absurd.
I would like to add Natty Boo Boo Sharpshooters to this army. Don't really need to do that this turn because they're kind of another drain on our economy. But I want to put the Pit Fighters in this army. But I'm thinking about what to get rid of, and it's probably just another group of Rat Ogres, one of the least mutated ones. Or one of the ones that's like way heavily over-mutated. Which one is the worst one? They're all so good. Maybe this one? Man. Because part of me is like tempted to get rid of some of my Storm Vermin, but they're just the perfect cover. They give me a lot of anti-large. I don't know. I don't know who to get rid of. Because I think this is basically our stat going forward until I get some different stuff. Yeah. Later, man. Nope, nope, nope. Pit Fighters. Get in there. Don't know what you guys do, actually. They have Berserk. Oh, that's so cool. And Frenzy. So the longer they stay in combat, they get bigger and bigger buffs. And they're going to get, of course, all the same buffs that I give to all my other Rat Ogres. That's awesome. Okay. This army... Am I going to give them Vistrin's Death Squad? I would definitely get rid of a Clan Rat for this unit, I think. And then have 2 invisible units in the back. Ixchis Triad and the Death Squad. And you can use them to like protect your flanks versus cav charges, stuff like that. These guys, not so much. You want to vanguard these guys behind your enemy's lines and then send them in like... They'll get there in the middle of the fight and they'll just destroy everything that's kind of the low-hanging fruit. I don't know, we can hold off on that. But we have a lot of money that we need to do something with. Okay, this is good. That's good use of my cash. Let's get this leveled. And I'll upgrade this as well. And just like that, I'm almost broke. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, dang. The other location that I wanted to take on today, that's not it. I think is this one, at Moon Shard. Yeah. So we're going to go for that one next time. If we do that, it removes a 10% missile strength and ammunition bonus from the battle. We definitely want to get rid of that. But we're going to have a huge battle, probably at Hag Hall. And then it'll be up to us. We can even then push into the ancient city of Quintex. This is an area I would love to conquer. Where's Iron Spike? Right here? Oh, yeah. Let's take this from Marathi. and have her dealt with once and for all.
Destroy you.
Oh, I'm stoked. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a lot of big battles, and we're going to wrest control of these islands from Elithanar. We might, if we can save up enough money, which we kind of did this turn and then spend it all, but if we could save up enough money, I could see us going into a third stack, which I think would be pretty clutch for us as well. Would love to get the layers of Clarkarond. This is such an amazing... minus 25% upkeep for like half of our forces. I don't think we go to tier 3 on any of these. I think we just wait and try to go to 4 on this. I think that's a plan. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
Master Lord of Hellpit. Alright, take care guys.